Hi friends, today I discuss about magnetic repulsion piston engine. We know that we cannot live without energy sources. Coal, petroleum, natural gas, water and nuclear energy are the major energy sources. They have an important role in our everyday life. Coal, petroleum, natural gas and all are also known as fossil fuels. Fossil fuels have in our everyday life, we depend fossil fuels in different way like IC engines, um, power plants, etc. The IC engine is the one of the greatest invention of mankind, and it is a most important element in our everyday life. Its most important application begin in automobiles. Our lifestyle today cannot exist without a way to commute. IC engine make use of fossil fuels. The population is in the rising trend. That means more number of individuals, more the requirement of automobiles to commute. Every year there are around 50 million of automobiles being manufactured all over the world. With, with the rise of number of automobiles is also rise in the use of fossil fuels. That is also leads to some problems. The consumption products of fossil fuels causing environmental problems like air pollution, smoke, etc. Overuse of fossil fuels also leading to the energy crisis. There is a need of alternative source of energy. Then we discuss about alternative source of energy. Electricity is a versatile uh, electricity is a versatile form of energy, but its drawback is the storage of electricity is very difficult. Then we think about another source of energy. Then we we can say magnetism magnetism shows as a bright spot in our current scenario. Magnetism is a phenomenon which exists in our nature. Various research across the world have proved magnetic power can use to our everyday life. The magnetic repulsion piston engine is an alternative of IC engine. The engine works on the repulsion principle of magnet. The engine is also similar in construction as the typical IC engine. It's a fuel-less engine. Combustion is substituted by magnetic repulsion repulsive force. It is a two-stroke engine. Then we discuss about what is the need of this technology. We know that today fossil fuels are widely used as a source of energy in various di- uh, different fields like power plants, internal and external combustion engines as a heat source in manufacturing industry, etc. But its stock in very limited and due to this thermal use, fossil fuels are depleting at a fast rate. So, in this world of energy crisis, it is inevitable to develop alternative technology to use renewable energy source. so that fossil fuels can be conserved. One of the major fields which fossil fuels are used is the IC engine. Magnetic repulsion engine is an alternative of IC engine. Then then we discuss about magnetism. Magnetism is a natural phenomenon. Um, and this magnetism is a natural phenomena. A magnet have two poles, north and south. Magnet repel magnet have repel and attract another magnet. Like poles of magnets are repel and unlike poles are attract. Magnetism magnets are also classified into two: permanent magnet and electromagnet. Then permanent magnet is the most common type of magnets that have known, known and interact with in our daily lives. These magnets are permanent in the sense of once they have been magnetized, they retain a certain degree of magnetism. Permanent magnets are generally made of ferromagnetic material, iron, cobalt, nickel, and its alloy are also ferromagnetic materials. Such material consist of atoms and molecules that each have a magnetic field and a position, positioned and reinforce each other. Permanent magnet can be classified into four based, based on their composition. First one, neodymium iron boron magnets, or it is also known as NDFEB or NIB magnets. Second one is samarium cobalt magnets or SMCO magnet. Third one is alnico magnets, and fourth one ceramic or ferrite magnet. Then we can discuss about neodymium ferrite, ferrite boron or NDFBB and SMCO magnets. This type of magnets are the strongest type of magnet. That means they are very difficult to demagnetize, and they are also known as rare earth magnets since their compounds come from rare earth of lanthanide. Rare earth or lanthanide series of elements in periodic table. The 1970s and 18s saw the development of these magnets. Then we can discuss alnico. Alnico is the most common type of magnets. Alnico is an alloy of iron that is made by and, it consists aluminum, nickel, and cobalt. Alnico magnets are are not as strong as Nib and SMCO and can be easily demagnetized. The magnet is, however, least affected by temperature. Then next, ferrite magnets. It is the ferrite magnets are the most popular today. This they were first developed in 1916s. These are fairly strong magnets, but their magnetic strength varies greatly with variation in temperature. Then we can discuss about electromagnet. Electromagnet is a type of magnet which possesses the ability to magnetize and demagnetize as and when required. This control is established by an electric current. When current flow, magnet is expressed and it vanishes when there is no flow of current because it is a temporary magnet. When a wire is closely wound around a cylindrical object, the side faces of the core exert current certain poles when current is passed. The Reversal of current changes the magnetic poles across the iron core. When electric current passes around the core, there is an energy generation called magnetic flux. This flux is responsible for exerting the magnetic force. Then we can discuss about construction of magnetic repulsion piston engine. A magnetic repulsion piston engine consists of a non-magnetic cylinder piston with connecting rod, flywheel and crankshaft, a pair of permanent magnets that consist a pair of permanent magnets. The construction of magnetic repulsion piston engine is similar to typical AC engine, but spark plug and valves at cylinder head are replaced by permanent magnet and another permanent magnet is placed at the top of piston which can freely reciprocate along with the cylinder. Both the magnets are arranged in such a way that the surface are facing each other with leg poles. Small openings are provided at the cylinder for air circulation. Then we discuss about this. We can see a picture of magnetic repulsion piston engine. In this figure, we can see flywheels, permanent magnets, crankshaft, piston, connecting rod, etc. Then we can discuss about the working of magnetic repulsion piston engine. The working of magnetic repulsion piston engine, as the name suggests, magnetic repulsion piston engine that works on the principle of magnetic repulsion force. That when the piston at the BDC, we provide a initial crank effect, then crankshaft rotate 180 degree. Piston moves BDC to TDC. Then magnets on cylinder head repel the magnets on piston. Piston moves TDC to BDC. Crankshaft completes its rotation. After piston reaches BDC, pull flywheel will pull the piston to TDC and repeat the cycle. The engine works on two strokes. The magnets was fixed in such a way that pole orientation, that means legs poles of the magnets are facing each each. The combustion is replaced by magnetic repulsion. Here no valve because no suction and exhaust. Only compression and expansion is takes place in magnetic repulsion piston engine. Yeah. Then we can discuss about application of magnetic repulsion piston engine. Magnetic repulsion piston engine is an alternative of IC engine because whenever we use the IC engine, we can replace it by magnetic repulsion piston engine. There are automobile application, pump application, power generation application, automatic guide vehicle, etc. Then we can discuss about advantages of magnetic repulsion piston engine. First advantage is reducing pollution from one source as opposed the million of vehicle one on the road. Transportation of fuel would not be required due to drawing power of the electric grid. present significant cost is benefit. Pollution created during fuel transportation would be eliminated. Then second one is there is no need of build a cooling system, fuel tank, ignition system or silencer etc. because it have no use of fuels, no exhaust gas etc. The mechanical design of the, the engine is very simple. Lower manufacture and maintenance costs as well as easy maintenance. Combustion combustion of fossil fuels is is reduced. Initial crank enough is crank is enough to start the engine. Lifetime of magnet so uh, it can run for a long period. No combustion takes place inside the engine, which reduces the evolution of heat and toxic gases from the engine, reducing global warming. It is an environmental friendly engine. Then we can compare magnetic piston engine and internal combustion engine. The design of magnetic repulsion piston engine is simple with respect to IC engine. That means because they have uh, because it does not have complicated structures like valves, spark plug, fuel injection, etc. It does not use fossil fuels working because it does not have fuel tank and pumping system. It does not have a cooling system. Convention in an AC engine is replaced by magnetic repulsion force. It does not have an exhaust line, therefore does not produce any type of air pollution because it is an eco-friendly engine. Then an important note is force of attraction or repulsion between two magnets is F is equal to m1 into m2 divided by mu r square, where F is the attraction or repulsion force in Newton and m1 and m2 is the magnetic uh, strength in Weber, and r is the distance between two magnets in meter, and mu is the permeability tensor meter per ampere. That means when the magnets are closer, the repulsion force is maximum. When the magnets are far, the repulsion between them is minimum. Then we can conclude magnetic repulsion engine is a good alternative of engine of IC engine. It is a fuelless engine. The engine is worked on magnetic repulsive force, and it is a two-stroke engine. Then we are discuss about magnets. Magnetism. Magnets are two types. One permanent magnets and electromagnet. Permanent magnets are classified into four: neodymium iron, boron, samarium, cobalt, alnico, ferrite, etc. The magnetic repulsion engine is a eco-friendly engine. Its construction is simple. We can replace a C engine by this engine. then we can overcome the energy crisis due to overuse of fossil fuels. Thank you.